This is a Headgum podcast.
Also, the dog's not allowed in the bed when he's there. He hates the dog in the bed.
I think he's right. I'm really on his side.
Wow, all
Dog
of you
out
on
of
his
bed.
side? Wow.
Dog out of bed.
Dog was in the bed this morning, I'll tell you that. He ain't here. Dog is snuggling in my head.
You keep doing this as if you might secretly be kissing the
No.
dog. You're like, no, I would never kiss the dog. The dog's right here.
I kiss
I got the dog next
I kiss
to
her
me.
nose.
Well, we are both with Olivia. Do you know something? This cracked me up the other day. I'm also with Tova Silverman.
Okay, yes.
And we went to dinner, all of us in New York, just because I was like, we should go to dinner. And Tova grew up like Orthodox Jewish. And so I had seen something. Did I tell you this already? I had saw something. I just moved to New York recently. And I had seen in my neighborhood a bunch of the Hasidic Jewish guys wearing those big fur hats.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't familiar with. And so I was like, Tova, oh my God, I was waiting to ask you, what do the big fur hats mean? Like, how should I interact with the fur hats? And she was like, oh, those guys, it's like 90% they're celebrating something, 10% they're just really pious. And I was like, okay, would it be appropriate, like if I pass them on the street, should I say like congratulations or any, like how should I interact? Like how should I be a neighbor? She was like, they don't want to talk to you. And I was like, okay, fabulous. Love that point of view on the world, by the way.
Yeah.
And then Olivia, it just really cracked me up. Olivia was like, wait, Tova, I also had, very earnest. She was like, you know how sweet she is.
Yes.
She was like, I also had a question. I saw a boy the other day wearing 2 yarmulkes. Like one on front, one on back. What does that mean? And Tova was like, I think you just saw a boy being silly. like Olivia and I were both kind of like, ooh, another cultural practice.
Another good one.
Tova was like, yeah, boys can just be silly in every phase.
Also, fun bit though. The double yarmulke.
Double yarmulke, fun bit.
Also, I kind of want her to say, take the fur hat and try it on, just to see how if they wouldn't like that.
Yeah. Well, I was like, why don't they want to talk to me? And she was like, they don't love women. They like don't talk to women. And I was like, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
And then she was like, also they're gay people. And I was like, fantastic.
Okay.
Really, any outsiders though. She was like, they're not interested.
So wait, you live in New York now?
I do. I still have the place in Kansas City, but I left
Okay.
LA.
But you're here. You just here. You bop in. You bop out.
I bop in. I bop out.
You're in and out like a fiddler's elbow.
You love that one.
I love it so much.
You love a fiddler's elbow.
I say it all the time. I love it so much.
Yeah, I'm in and out. What's going on with you?
I'm in.
You're in.
But I'm also out.
You're always on the road.
I'm dying.
Steph
Somebody
Tolev,
please
road
help me.
dog.
I'm a road mutt. I
Road
hate
dog.
to break it to you. I am out there. I'm dying.
Yeah.
My back's killing me.
What's going on out there?
Oh, I have a back pillow for the plane now. I'm so embarrassing. I get on and I have my lumbar support pillow and I'm gonna shimmy it behind me and everyone looks at me. It's so embarrassing.
That's humiliating.
And then I got
I'm not gonna lie
upgraded
to
to
you.
first class. Embarrassing because I already took my sleepy pills and I was like sleeping like Stephanie and I was like and some guy beside me was like, I think they're calling your name. And I rushed up and then I forgot my back pillow. I had to come back through the curtain and the guy was like, your pillow. And I was like, oh, it was mortifying.
That's humiliating.
It was and it's so gross now. I should probably a new one. It's like all morphed. It probably stinks.
Ew, it
Ew,
stinks.
I don't know. I'm sweating up there. There was a fly.
Ew, Steph, your back pillow stinks?
There was a fly on my plane today. I almost called the fucking police. You know how disgusting it is?
Yeah.
A fly on my aisle. I'm like, I'm shit. It's my stinky pillow. That's probably what it was.
Well, you got to do something about your back stench.
The back is bad. It's so much. These clubs are killing me. And here's the problem.
Say it.
I'm not selling as many tickets as one would like.
Tell them stuff.
I'm going on TikTok live every night. You know how mortifying it is?
Yeah.
I sit in my house. I put my ring light on. I drip sweat. Joe Rogan. I drip sweat. And then it's like, it's hell on earth. And I'm like screaming at people because nobody on TikTok buys tickets. So they don't know. They're like, you're coming to Vancouver. I'm like, I'm doing a fucking theater. So I'm like screaming at these people.
Yeah.
Killing me.
And then they're not converting.
They are. They once I yell at them on TikTok, they buy the fucking tickets, but they don't know.
They need to be yelled at.
Screaming.
Your fans want to be bullied by you as well, is one thing.
They love it.
Because you have a dominatrix thing going on.
There last night, actually at the store, there's this guy in the front and he was so scared. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, you're so powerful. I'm scared to answer. And then I was like, yes. And I got like crazy. I like stood on the stool and I was like, yeah. And I was like, wait, whoa, I need to calm the It was crazy.
He was hard, by the way. He was coming.
Rock hard.
Ugh.
Oh, he was so disgusting.
That's pathetic.
It was embarrassing. Like as if I'd fucked that.
I can't do the, some gay guys are into that, like tell me I'm pathetic and humiliate me thing. And I'm like, I can't because you actually are.
Well, it is.
I
it's
actually
gross.
can't get, it's like, I'm actually pitying you.
No, it's repulsive.
You're crawling around on your hands and knees.
Also, the amount of crumbs on my floor, disgusting. And little pebbles in your knee.
You want to like nip at my feet? What is wrong with you?
They do that?
Well, sex can be so many things.
God, nip at the feet.
Whatever they want, the pathetic thing, I'm like, you actually, if I will find you pathetic if you're being pathetic, and it won't turn me on.
No. I'm not turned on by you being a disgusting nippy pig.
Yeah, like being in the front row and be like, "You're so powerful, miss." Ugh.
No, I want you to
Freak.
be. Yeah, I want you to hate me. That turns me on. When you're not laughing at me.
Now we're talking.
Now I'm pissed.
Now we're
I wanna
talking.
get
Treat me
'em.
like shit.
Yeah.
Wait, are we pathetic?
No. Come back to me.
Like,
You
ugh.
both on our feet. Please,
We're
pet
subs,
me, sir. Yeah.
We're begging for crumbs in the kitchen.
Just
You're
drinking out of
nipping
a
at the
dog
feet?
bowl. Yeah.
What's going on? Boyfriend, yes or no?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Still with
oh
this
yeah,
guy.
still with this guy? Oh, you mean this handsome boy?
You guys are really into each other, I'm
I'm
gathering.
obsessed with him.
Yeah.
I've never been obsessed with a man before.
It's really showing.
I'm thrilled.
I'm seeing it in the internet presence.
Oh, I've never posted a man more in my life.
He popped up.
He's so hot.
Yeah.
I need everyone to see him. He's like his uncle is Shooter McGavin from Happy Gilmore.
That shows.
And he looks exactly like him.
That shows, yeah.
It's like a weird thing because I've like always kind of had the hots for Shooter, so it's like the fun little thing I got going here. I hate to break it to you. I like what's happening here.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's also so fucking funny and he's so supportive. I just taped my special in Boston and he did my he was the guy in charge of my my like lines, my jokes. He did the teleprompter for me.
He did your teleprompter.
He did the teleprompter.
You're employing him.
I didn't pay him.
Oh, good. Thank God.
What
I didn't
the
want him on the
hell?
payroll. What, you been to Toronto recently?
No, I'm going actually next week for my friend's wedding.
Really?
Yeah, I'm doing a speech at this wedding and it's gonna be
You got the speech done yet?
no, I do it last minute.
What are the themes? What are you looking at here?
She and I used to be disgusting whores, so it's going to be a lot about how we were gross. We had this thing called boyfriend nights where we would try to go meet a boyfriend together, and we went to Good Time at Davy Wayne's one night.
Oh, God. Not Good Time at Davy Wayne's.
Oh, we took home. I must have been quite drunk. I wasn't. I was sad. But I took home this guy. Oh, we went back to their one guy's house, and I fucked the one guy in the bedroom while she fucked the other guy in the living room. And she came to wake me up in the morning because she's like, "We have to get out of here." And I was like mid fucking, and she looked at me and I went, "I know, I'm embarrassed." Like as I was fucking this guy, it was so bad. He was so gross. It was awful. I'm like mortified by it. And then
Did you fuck previously and now you're going back for more?
no, it was the same night.
Thank God.
And she was slept on a bunch of like couch cushion pillows they put on the ground. It was sad.
But you only fucked him once.
Yes. Ooh,
Thank God.
sick
Okay.
little muskrat man.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And you let him in your special place?
I let so many pigs in my special place. I'm really waiting for my tits to leak when this special drops.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're gonna leak hard.
They're
And
gonna
my
come
face
out.
is in it. I'm always like, hey, look at these guys. I don't know why I didn't learn not to put the face in it.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's not good stuff.
I know.
We got to get some protection for you.
I know. I fucked
Cut your face
up.
out of the tit pics.
It's too late. It's out there. There's so many out
You're
there.
done for.
Oh, I'm screwed.
You're cooked.
They're actually not bad though. When they come out, I'll be like, oh, those aren't mine.
They are. Yeah, I wouldn't mind people seeing your tits.
Yeah.
Could be good
the
for
hell
the
do you
special.
care? They could.
Doesn't matter to me.
Have you been to Smokehouse?
Oh yeah, I just went to
I
Smokehouse.
I was there the other night. It's my boyfriend's favorite place. We went there for our anniversary. We're
I went like
obsessed with
5
it.
nights ago.
What? We went 5 nights ago. I'm spitting at you.
Did they give you the free postcard?
Yes.
They gave you the free postcard.
We bought the pictures though this time. We liked it.
Oh.
We were sick. I paid $15 for the worst photo of my life.
Smokehouse is this. Have y'all been? It's this iconic LA restaurant for people who don't know.
Mhm.
It's like right by the studios in Burbank.
Nothing else around it.
Nothing else around it. Just Smokehouse and then the studios.
Yeah.
And you go. By the way, the food's okay. Like I don't think the food's amazing.
It's fine.
It's really the ambiance. It's
It's
the
the
bread. The
ambiance.
garlic bread's amazing.
garlic bread's insane.
You think I'm kidding about the garlic bread? It's
Garlic
fucking
bread's
amazing.
nuts.
And you go, and then sometimes they'll come around with a photographer and go, "Would you like a complimentary postcard of your evening?" And they take a picture of you,
Mhm.
and then they run to the back and print a postcard
Yes.
that's like logoed out. It's like Smokehouse brought to you by Goodyear Tires or whatever.
Yeah.
the fuck.
And then
But
they
there's a
show you-
picture of you at dinner.
It is nice. It's always a different person too. The photo we
Yes.
go quite a bit, so it's always some like Russian whore who gets fired like that week.
Don't call her a Russian whore.
Well, also I made a big scene last time because they didn't put me at a booth and I need the booth.
yeah.
So I sat down. I'm like, I can't sit here. I'm not going to enjoy my dinner. So then I went up. Oh, I had a big sciatica problem that night. I went up. I go, I'm sorry. Ooh, and a big Academy Award nominated acting. I go, I need the booth.
Oh,
My
can I get a
back
booth?
is- Oh,
Yeah.
immediately got the booth.
They're like, we've heard about you. The airlines
We
let
were
us
like,
know.
yeah.
We're just glad you
Here's
didn't
your
bring that
back
smelly
pillow.
ass pillow.
Yeah, it stinks.
That stank ass pillow you carry around.
It's great. I love Smokehouse. Have you seen that? Have you been there when the guy, whatever Angel his name is, sings? There's like an Elvis impersonator. He dyes his eyebrows black.
Yes.
He's fun.
What's your Smokehouse order?
I think the prime rib, or I've been getting the salmon. blackened salmon.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna get the shrimp cocktail and I get 2 dirty
You
martinis.
gotta get the shrimp cocktail every time.
Gotta get the cocktail.
I'm going rack of lamb with that mint jelly sauce.
Oh, and they have those little things, the little feet things on them.
Baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
it's
put the little
nice.
booties
yeah,
on
yeah,
them.
little booties.
And the bacon wrapped scallops.
Oh, I haven't had those yet.
If the table is amenable, I'm having the bacon wrapped scallops for the table.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good stuff. The shrimp cocktail, though, a shrimp cocktail at a classy joint.
You need a shrimp cocktail. I need the jumbo shrimp. I like it chilled on a little ice thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
I need an oyster.
Civilized.
If there's Smokehouse doesn't do oysters, but had they oysters I would order.
I'm oystered out. I was just in Boston. I sucked
you do?
back.
How many did you do?
Oh, how many's too many?
Dude,
Before I answer this, honestly,
given my druthers, given free reign at the oyster bar, I'd do 100.
Okay.
I love oysters.
I think I did in total the whole week. I was there probably 50.
That's a lot of oysters.
It's a lot of oysters.
That's a lot of oysters.
It didn't really perk my percativity down there. Are you supposed to get all like jizzed up? Isn't like an aphrodisiac, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's more of like so how does aphrodisiac work? Is it supposed to be like it makes your pussy wet? It's like an actual technical thing?
Yeah,
or is
I
it that you do
understand.
it with the person and the sucking of the oyster and like I thought it was supposed to be more like a you know what I'm saying? Like
You
it
do it
only works
toget-
if I'm doing it with you and we're trying to fuck and it's like
Okay.
look at me slurp this oyster. Now you go. Now we're imagining things.
Oh no, because I'm putting on way too much horseradish. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
the second I take
I'm
it down.
crying
Yeah,
almost
I'm
every
like,
time.
this is not.
I'm
turn
getting
on.
little chips off the bottom that
Oh,
are like
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
biting
yeah.
on them. I think my tooth is broken. Oysters are a type of shellfish that consider an aphrodisiac. It boosts libido. Okay.
Oh, boost libido. Okay.
So that is supposed to happen. May
No, I
improve
get
sexual
that.
performance or desire, but science hasn't proven it. I don't care about
Okay.
science.
Yeah, as if.
I have no interest in science.
I really don't.
I've got my ideas. What was your guys' latest fight about?
Oh, there's dog hair in his car because we live in East Hollywood and I move around our cars. So when he's away, I'll move because of street cleaning, so I have to move the car. So I've become for some reason designated car mover.
Yeah.
He never moves at once.
Yeah.
So sometimes if
This is the invisible labor of women, by the way.
excuse me, every fucking Wednesday and Friday I'm up at 7 a.m. looking for a spot in East Hollywood, suck my
You're
ass.
being erased, yeah.
I'm exactly.
You're being erased.
I'm being erased. I'm almost gone. So sometimes I had to put my dog in his car.
Yeah.
And I put a sheet on the back, and he was like, "Well, there's a couple dog hairs on my dashboard," and I was like, "Do you want to get up?" And then I like lost my fucking mind. And then he was like, "Whoa!" And I'm like, "Don't whoa me!" And then we just like screamed. And then I went to leave, and he's like, "No, don't leave like this. Give me a hug." And I was like, "This, you know, you get pissed off, and you have your hand like a kid." I'm like, "No,
Yeah.
I'm not." And then that was it. It was over.
You
And
guys
he
are
kissed me, and
screaming
that was
at
it.
each other.
Oh, I scream because he gets this little bit of a tone, and it like triggers me, and I'm like, "No!" And then I just scream.
Yeah.
I said, I can't handle it. It's a snip. There's one tone. My dad used to give me this tone, and I don't like the tone.
Yeah.
And the second I hear it, I'm like, no, we're not doing this.
What's it like, Steph?
No, it's more like it's a smug tone.
Yeah.
Smugness. It's
You
like,
know, there's a
well,
couple-
there's hairs on my car, and it's like, did you move the car at 7 a.m. for the last 7 months? No, you didn't.
Yeah.
So I'm allowed to have dog hair wherever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
Yeah.
the dog hair can be wherever the fuck I want it to be.
Now, why did the dog have to go in the car?
Because I think a vet trip or like I'm dropping her off somewhere, and my car is like, I don't know. I probably could, but also because if I. But then I just switch the car. You know how annoying it is to switch the cars?
Right.
I have one parking spot that I'm going on the street and putting the fucking hazards on. I'm switching out. What am I?
Yeah.
Some Armenian man that has no life? No, I have things to do.
Yeah.
No offense to the Armenian men with no life.
Yeah.
But there's a
Yeah.
lot in my neighborhood. They're just walking around.
Armenian men watching this like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what?
Just catching a crazy stray in your fight with your boyfriend.
It was fine. It was done. That was our latest one. They're always stupid. It's never like a big serious thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
And
is
do you
good.
find it healthy the way that you guys do conflict?
I think so.
I'd love to get him in here.
He
I
would
wish
be
he
like,
was here.
"No,
I'd be
no,
like,
I
come sit
know,
on the
I know, no."
couch.
He'd be so mad.
Yeah.
No. I think it is. I think also we had very similar fathers growing up, the same way they would yell at us, that we are just, it's yelly.
Yeah.
We had yelly households.
Yeah.
Not a calming
Not calm
family.
dads in the house.
No.
Got it.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, it seems like you guys are making it work.
We're making it work. We're definitely making it work. Yeah, we're talking about marriage. We're talking about all sorts of stuff.
You're talking about marriage.
I want to get married. I'm almost 40. I need to be engaged before I'm 40. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
I'm not getting engaged at 42. What the hell is that? It's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
It's before 40 or I'm done.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
And so is he working on that?
He better be. I've sent him 1,000,000 rings. I'm like, I'm getting lower too. I said like an expensive one now. I'm like, I don't care. Get me a ring pop at this point. I don't care. We're getting low on the.
Yeah. And he needs to get to work.
Well, I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, I think so.
I love that. What age do you think you'll die?
So I'll die
Yeah.
probably 60, late 60s.
You think late 60s?
I don't know.
So you're just thinking you're like 2/3 of the way through.
I think so. There's a lot of like bad. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, there's
what do you
the
think you're gonna
back and-
die?
Me, Nothing would surprise me.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. I think I do think I'm just about out of the. I never thought when I was little. I never thought I'd live to be like 20. Like
The
when I was a
hell?
very. I know when I was a very little kid, I have vivid memories of being like. I would see people older than 20 and be like, "That's not happening for me." I have no idea what that's about.
That's terrifying.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
And then
that's
I did.
bad.
So every day's been kind of like a dream since then.
Wow.
And now my biggest fear in my 20s was like, oh, if I have to die young-ish, I hope I die when people will still say like, man, he was gonna do great stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
And I think I'm almost out of that.
Okay.
I think if I die like 2 years from now, that's not gonna be the commentary.
Oh,
Do you know what I
God,
mean?
yeah, you need
Because I've had enough of a shot
Okay, yeah.
at doing stuff. I think people are gonna be like, maybe they'll be like, oh, he was a great guy. But I don't think they're gonna be like, oh, the potential,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The potential conversation around my death is
Uh-huh.
almost itself dead. I'm turning 30 in January.
You're turning 30?
I am.
You're so young.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
What the hell?
Spread the word.
Oh my God.
Turning 30 in January.
Jeez,
Yeah.
you're fine. Shut up, you young pig. What the hell? You're so young. I'm sorry, that sounded very rude. Young pig is the rude thing to
Young
call.
pig. No, it's beautiful.
You're so young. What the hell? I feel so old now.
I have no concerns. Yeah, I'm
okay.
chilling on the age thing. I'm
Okay.
excited for 30s.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, any advice? You've been in it.
Yeah, the FOMO goes away. That's my favorite part.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, say more
I
about that.
tuck in.
Yeah.
People are out partying. The Netflix is a joke festival. Hilarious. Fucking Scooby Doo's here. Whoever the fuck the guy's name is with the tattoos. What's his name? The big guy who's at every fucking party. He's like a fully tattooed. He sings country stuff.
Jelly roll?
Jelly roll.
Scooby-Doo! Scooby-Doo is here!
I don't know his name.
Scooby-Doo is here! Come out!
Scooby-Doo is there. Whatever the fuck his name
Scooby-Doo
is.
is here!
I don't. Every night he was like he was hanging out at the Comedy Store and everyone was like losing their minds. They're like, you missed the craziest night. I went, no, I didn't. I was home at 11 o'clock. I was fast asleep by 11:02 and I watched an episode of Law and Order. Good night.
Yeah.
I have no cares anymore.
Yeah.
I've done it.
You're not sad.
I've partied. Oh, not sad.
You're not sad to miss Scooby-Doo.
Don't give a shit about Scooby-Doo. What, a photo? Here's me and an artist I clearly don't know, and then put a photo. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. I'm with you, but I've been that way.
Okay.
I'm not concerned about that. My friends don't even invite me to that stuff anymore.
Because you're just tucking
They
in.
know I'm not going.
What was that party you had where you were giving away tattoos?
I did do so. That's what I'll do.
I should have gone.
This is my insurance policy against FOMO for myself is that I don't go to anything I don't want. If I even kind of don't want to go, I skip.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
I'll skip anything. But the way that I insure myself against that is I throw like 4 sick parties a year
Okay.
of my own. And
Yeah,
I had a house party during Netflix as a joke right after I did my hour at my house because it was near the venue. And yeah, we had a tattoo artist giving out tattoos.
Yeah, I should have gone. Olivia invited me, and I was like, I think
would
that
have
was
loved to have you.
I think I was in bed. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. And then Olivia said, "There's free tattoos." I'm like, well, now that I would have gone to.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Had a tattoo artist. It was cool. We had karaoke.
Okay.
It was
so
pretty sick.
You lost me on that, but
Well, you didn't have to do it, Steph.
it's not the doing it. It's the people who think they're fucking America's Next Top fucking talent, and they're up there wailing away. I hate karaoke. I worked at a karaoke bar for way too long.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem. So now I hate it.
Yeah. Mind you, you're someone who gets on stage every night.
Yeah, yeah. And when I do
Wailing
karaoke,
away.
and guess what? When I do karaoke, I kill.
Yeah. What's your go-to song?
Alanis Morissette, you ought to know.
I knew it.
I really can't sing, but the way I deliver it,
Yeah.
oh, I deliver.
Because you and Alanis both have that primal sort of scary rage within
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
That I respect and I'm
Yes.
drawn to it.
Yeah.
I feel drawn to you as I am Alanis.
Okay, good. Well, we're
Yeah.
both Canadian, so that's good.
Yeah. And also, you're just very powerful.
Thank you.
I feel drawn to you.
Good.
As you know.
As
I'm
I
a
know.
fan.
You're
But
a
I do.
fan.
You guys both have that kind of thing where I'm like, I would like to tap into that someday.
You'll tap in.
I'd
Get
like to
your
tap
30s.
into
You've already
rage.
tapped in.
I'm not rageful.
No, but it's not you. It'd be nice though. It's nicer.
Yeah.
More people like you when you're nice.
You don't want me to. You don't want me to go a little nuts with it.
No, you could, but
Yeah.
just I would recommend career-wise.
Don't do it.
Stay nice. No, you still be rageful, but
You did call me a young pig earlier.
I see that's the
on
problem.
a show that I invited you on. I can definitely
You
see
did.
where you're getting yourself
Yeah,
into
yeah,
hot
yeah,
water.
yeah. Everyone's a pig to me. I'm a pig. We're all pigs.
Yeah. Today's episode is sponsored by Twisted Tea. Twisted Tea is a refreshing hard iced tea, perfect for any event, both inside during the cold winter months or in the great outdoors during those warm summer months and spring months in certain regions, where a cold, delicious beverage after a nice walk or flag football game is literally the only thing on earth you need to take the day from good to great. Now, there's just a few things I'd like for you guys to know about our friends at Twisted Tea. I'm clearing the record and what makes them so damn special to me. First of all, tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea, okay? But it's not just real brewed tea. If that was all it was, we would just call it tea. Okay, it's twisted because it's got a nice kick of 5% ABV. Same great taste as a typical iced tea, but with a fun little bonus to help get the party started a little bit, okay? It goes down smooth, I'll tell you that much. There's no carbonation, which makes it easy to drink all day long. You could literally drink this stuff every second of every day. Twisted tea is the perfect alcohol/beverage to keep the good times going all year long, all day, all month, all year. Whether you're hanging out at a friend's house, okay, you're at the stadium, the bar, who knows where you might be drinking. Maybe you're at one of my famous watch parties for the Kansas City Chiefs football organization, or you just seeing where the day takes you. Maybe you wake up, you need a twisted tea before you can start your day. Twisted tea is there to turn your day up a notch and make a good time into, well, let's just say a great time. So grab a refreshing twisted tea today and do me a favor, keep it twisted. Folks, today's episode is brought to you by Alma. Alma believes that therapy is more impactful when you feel heard and understood. That's why they help people find a therapist who really gets them. The right someone to talk to, not just anyone. Even though I'm not currently in therapy, as you guys know, I do know the importance of having someone in my life who truly understands where I'm coming from. Just having someone to listen to you during tough times can go such a long way. If you've been considering finding a licensed professional to help you work through your own life's challenges, give Alma a try. When you browse the directory, you can filter by what you want to focus on, from anxiety, relationships, big life transitions, as well as things like gender, sexuality, faith, and more. Gender, sexuality, faith sounds like my weekends. No. But in all seriousness, over 95% of therapists on Alma accept insurance, which we love, and people who find in-network care through Alma save an average of 77% on the cost of therapy. This way, you can focus your search on finding someone who feels like the right fit without worrying about affordability. Browse the directory without creating an account or sharing payment information. You can book a free consultation call with any therapist you're interested in seeing. These 15-minute calls give you a chance to see if they're a good fit for you, so you can find someone you really click with. Alma can help you find the right therapist for you, not just anyone. Visit helloalma.com/sotrue to get started and schedule a free consultation today. That's helloalma.com/SOTRUE. There are some things in life that are okay to be a total crapshoot, like trying a new type of milk in your coffee, or trying a new takeout spot, or trying to bond with that new coworker no one really talks to. But finding the right doctor should not be a total crapshoot. And with ZocDoc, it's not a total crapshoot. It's not a crapshoot at all, because they give you a ton of different options for whatever you might need. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high quality in-network doctors, choose the right one for your needs, and click to instantly book an appointment. We're talking about in-network appointments with more than 100,000 healthcare providers across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, eye care to skincare, and so much more. Plus, ZocDoc appointments happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. You can even score same-day appointments. If I was ever looking for a new primary care doctor or dentist, this is what I'd use, so stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/sotrue. Find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/sotrue. ZocDoc.com/sotrue. Fascinating,
Isn't it?
It is.
I'd eat out of a trough if I could. If I had a trough in my house, I'd be sucking it back right now.
What would you put in it?
Oh, it's slop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a bunch of just shit.
Yeah.
Oh, just
Okay.
eating my own shit. I don't give a fuck.
There is a thing I make for myself often that's pretty much slop.
What
It's
is
like
it?
a stir fry. I make a stir fry that's like onion, sausage, black beans, rice, and then like Szechuan sauce.
Oh, this is slop.
And I cook it. It's just it's like Chipotle bowl at home slop. It's
Okay,
like
yeah.
and then I put it in a big bowl and I just eat it.
There's 902. There's a faux place up here. Faux Cafe. That's my favorite. Faux Cafe, whatever the fuck you Americans say it. Faux Cafe. I order this thing and I call it the slop.
Yeah.
Well, I'll order 3 fresh rolls to myself, and then I'll get this thing. It's like vermicelli noodles, shrimp, and beef, and I put all the sauce on it. And I don't even think I swallow. I just massage it down my gullet, and I go, and I feel sick for hours. And it's my like treat.
You
Little
order
slop
3
treat.
rolls for yourself?
Yes.
Like bread rolls?
No, 3 like fresh rolls.
Fresh rolls.
Yeah, the
Like
ones
spring rolls.
Yeah, but no, they're not deep fried, like the rice paper ones.
Oh.
Yeah,
Got
still
you.
they're big. They're meaty, and there's shrimp in them,
Like
and there's
basil and stuff in there.
yeah,
That shit's
and
good.
I'm dipping it.
You know how that's a good one of those? A really good those rolls is Hoi Khan Sunset.
Okay, I've never been there.
Great,
Okay,
great, very good.
I simply must go.
Very, very good. You got to get over there.
I'll go over there.
What's your favorite kind of food?
Everything. I'm a pig.
You're a pig.
Why haven't we eaten together?
You don't hit me up.
Wow. Do I have any text messages from you, sir? Well, you don't even live here anymore.
Leave it in.
Leave it.
Leave it in. We don't eat together because you don't hit me up.
That could be true.
No, I haven't hit you up either. The phone works both ways, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what? Really, it's funny because I used to like. I don't know if you were like this, but in my early 20s, I was like every day. You were both there, you know. Every day I was going fucking work at 7 a.m., get off at 4:30 p.m., go straight to a coffee, go straight to a dinner, work at the theater all night. I was doing shit every minute of every day. If
Mhm.
someone asked me to do one thing in a week now, it's like I have been shot with a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
I don't like to. And my days this week while I've been in LA have been packed because it's people being like, well, we
Yeah.
gotta, you know? And so then I have to see every fucking person I've ever known.
Yeah.
And the fourth tier people really feel comfortable texting. The fourth tier people really feel people you have not talked to in months feel comfortable being like, well, we gotta get a coffee.
And you're like,
do we?
Do we? About what? Talk
about what? I don't
No.
know. You know. And then the craziest
Ask
thing
me
is,
your podcast.
you get coffee with these people, and then I say, what's going on with you? And they go, I'm kind of boring. There's nothing new. Well, then why'd we do this? Then why'd I come out? Because I've got things to say.
Yeah, why are we here?
Just for me, it's an exercise in me just telling you about me?
Yeah, no, that's absurd.
It's sick.
It's also, people don't realize what we're doing all day long. We're doing shit.
Yeah.
At night, I'm not doing nothing anymore. I hang with my boyfriend. That's it.
See, you have a boyfriend, though.
But he's not here, and tonight I have off. I'm tucking in. I'm talking. I'll be fast asleep by 8:42. I'll promise you that.
You love to tuck away.
I love to tuck away. I
One thing
put
about
on my Law and Order. It's all I watch. I tuck in.
You're snug as a bug in a rug.
Oh, I'm snugged up. Me and my
Yeah.
dog are just kissing lip to lip.
You do that?
No, she
good.
licks her ass a lot.
Well, white people will do that.
No, also, you know what? I have a golden retriever, and she doesn't lick. She's not licky.
She doesn't lick your face?
No, never licks.
Good.
Not even my hand. No licks.
Good.
I know.
The dog should not be licking the mouth.
No, when people do that, someone tried to kiss my dog in the mouth, a stranger on the street. I was like, I'm calling the FBI.
Yeah.
I swear to God, she got on her hands and knees and like kissing her lips. And I was
Hands
like,
and knees?
it was crazy.
Pathetic.
No, it was sick.
Be-
Yeah, a
nipping
little
at the
piggy.
Begging. Ugh.
I don't want that. It makes me sick.
Yeah.
She's always gnawing at her ass or gnawing at her paws. It's like, I don't want that. It's gross.
Gnawing at her paws.
She's got allergies. It's a whole thing. She got her shot yesterday. It's a nightmare.
Ah! Well, hey, I have a question for you.
Please.
No, enough goofing around.
Enough. Let's get to the serious
Let's
stuff.
get serious. Wait. This isn't what I was going to ask. But God, yes or no on God?
No.
No God?
No, God.
Not at all.
No, this is my theory on God. You ready for it?
I
think
am.
I said it on the last podcast I did here, but this is okay. When I was very young, my grandma was very religious. So I used to go to church with her on Sundays. And my dad's mom was religious. So was my mom's mom. My parents weren't really.
Yeah.
So my grandma would make us pray every night. We'd sit at the end of our bed and go, gentle Jesus, meek and mild, look upon the little child.
Gentle
Whatever.
G. He did like 3 genocides.
We did the
didn't
whole
he?
thing.
I don't know how gentle
Whatever
he
the
is.
fuck he did. I don't know what he did. And my grandma would say, pick 3 things you wish. I was said, I hope no one in my family ever gets AIDS, cancer, or lice. Very specific 3 things I knew about when I was young.
Yeah, tough 3 things.
And then my sister had lice for like 2 years. And I was like, well, guess what? God doesn't exist. And I was like, young. And I was like, no, I'm over it.
Is
And
there
that was
no?
it.
Is there no
That's all
part
tough.
of you that goes, well, no one in the family's got AIDS?
Well, no,
Maybe he was
because
able
a
to clock
bunch of
in.
people died of cancer in my family. So I was like, well, we're done here.
Yeah.
I asked for 3 things. They simply didn't happen. Do
Yeah.
you believe in God?
No. I don't know, but it's
I my boyfriend's religious.
there's a power. What kind of religion?
He's born again Christian. Yeah, no.
Disgusting. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
trust me,
Sorry,
it's
sorry.
very, it's
What?
Yes.
He chose?
No, his parents.
Oh.
Yeah, he
But
got
he's
baptized.
still with it.
I mean, he doesn't practice. His family's still all praised.
Yeah. But does he believe in Christian God?
I think he does.
I'm sorry, when I said disgusting, when I started to say disgusting, it wasn't at the idea of Christianity.
I'm
I actually like a lot of
not-
Christians. I know you don't
Okay.
care, but I'm saying really
Yeah.
for me, genuinely, it was the idea that he a late in life Christian scares me.
No, he was. Yeah. Oh no.
That's what I thought we were going
No,
to.
no. When he was a kid, his
Yeah.
parents, the whole thing.
That's
whatever.
fine. Your grandfather didn't.
Your grandfather didn't, I guess.
Yeah.
But he's like, yeah. When he told me he's religious, I was like, oh, I think I'm an atheist. And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, we're not getting into this. So I'm like, just so you know, now I don't believe. I don't want to I want to believe.
Yeah.
I wish there was something I believed in so I didn't fear dying all the time. I feel like that would be nice, but I just don't have it.
Do you fear death?
Oh, every minute of my life.
Really?
It's bad.
Wow.
I spiral every night.
You doing anything about it?
Oh, I don't know what to do about it.
I
Therapy
used
doesn't
to have a
help.
horrible fear of death.
What do you do?
I read a lot about it and I thought about it constantly on purpose. I would very intentionally. I was like, I am not going to live my life this way. And I would read a lot of quotes about it.
Okay.
Anything I could find about death, I would read about it. It was like exposure therapy, honestly.
Okay. Maybe I should.
I'm
do
not
this myself.
suggesting it because it might really not work
Okay,
out for you.
I was like, since I've been a kid, I remember when I
Same.
was really young, I would start crying. My parents would come in and check on me, like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I'm gonna die," and they're like,
Yeah.
"Get in bed."
Very, very
Go to
young for
sleep.
me as well.
Like, I'm talking like earliest memories, me crying in bed thinking about death.
Same. Sobbing. I remember, I think I said this on another episode recently, but I remember very vividly one day just sobbing all day long. And my mom was like, "What is going on? What's wrong?" And I was like, what if we don't get to play soccer after we die? I was obsessed with the idea that I'm going to die and not get to play soccer anymore. Didn't like soccer that much.
Yeah,
Didn't like soccer that much.
I had no
That's how I
idea.
knew. I was like, there's something else going on
Something
here.
else is going on.
It's not about the
Yeah.
soccer.
It's not about the soccer.
It's about my place in this big crazy thing we call life.
It is. I know. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to think about it, but I do, and whatever.
Yeah. I've started to think of it as kind of like a what was the quote I read the other day that was so beautiful? I was reading one just the other day, but I'm thinking of it as like the next adventure. Like I'm going ahead.
Okay.
Like I'm going to meet up with people who have already gone, probably not in like a heaven or hell situation, but I'm going to on a journey that they have been on, people that have left already, and everyone else is going to catch up with me later. That whoever stays
Okay.
behind will catch up with me.
All right. Well, that's
This is how I've chosen to think of it.
that
You're
sounds nice.
spiraling in your head right
I
now.
am a little bit. No, I need to read something because I'm getting weird with it again. I go through phases.
Yeah.
And now my sister had a baby, and then I just was like, she's so beautiful and cute, and I love her so much. And I was just like literally thinking about her dying, and I was like, well, this is a new spiral.
Yeah.
I don't like this one. This one's even worse. And then I told my sister,
Yeah.
she's like, what the fuck's your problem? I'm like, we're all gonna. She's like, don't do this. This is sick.
Yeah. Your sister's right.
She is.
It's crazy to look at the baby
I
and
know.
think it's gonna
I
die.
know. What the hell?
Yeah, but
a
it's
beautiful
normal as well.
baby.
It's crazy,
Don't
but it's
think
natural.
about it. Let's get off this. Ask me what you're gonna ask me. Damn it.
You don't like this.
I hate the death shit.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
I know. I guess it's because I get older too. I guess because I'm like almost 40, so it's like getting
so
closer.
young?
I know, but
Do you know what I really like? I'm sure maybe you've read or seen this somewhere as well, but there's this perspective on adulthood that's like, actually, because the first 18 years of your life were so managed by other people, like when you're 30, you're a 12-year-old adult, and when you're 40, you're a 22-year-old adult, like really thinking like, I don't know, it helps me to think like, oh, when I turn 40, I'm really just getting into like the 20s of my adulthood. Like it's actually
Okay,
a really
yeah.
cool, good time where like I can still be figuring things out and like making new opinions and decisions.
Yeah. No, I'm loving this age.
Yeah.
This is my mid-30s and my favorite age. 35 to 40, I'm loving.
So don't you think the 40 to 50 will be the same?
Yeah, it's probably better, but I'm like, I'm older and I'm getting closer to
You're getting
death.
so uncomfortable. You're like you're really in it.
It's really it's just really bad how much thought I put into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And I
see
wake
that.
up like middle of the night and it's like then I cry like alone. It's
Yeah.
weird.
I've been there.
I hate it. It's sick.
Hey, I hate it too. The question I was going to ask is not going to help us get off of it.
Oh God.
The question I was going to ask is, I ask people a lot on this show,
Yes.
is what do you want? Like, what is the point of all this? You're
What
doing
do I
very
want?
well. Steph Tolev,
Yes.
special coming out soon. Can't say
Yes.
where.
You can't say where.
Special
Thank
coming
you.
out on a very big streamer that you all have
Yes.
memberships to.
Yes, thank you.
You're killing. People love you. You're in
I
TV,
know.
film.
What I'm honestly I'm very happy now. It took me I think a long time to realize that this is what I think I was meant to be a comedian. I think I was meant to make people laugh,
Yeah.
and I'm doing it. I'm doing exactly what I think I should be doing, and
You're
I'm
murdering.
happy. And I'm finally happy with a man. I think that took over a lot of my thoughts for a long time because I was so unhappy, and the boyfriend before him was the worst person on the planet Earth.
Yeah.
And then I met this man that really like that put everything it added a whole new layer to. I'm like, oh, I can be happy in career and in relationships. What a wild fucking idea that is.
You just needed to find a Christian man.
I needed a nice, sweet, Jesus loving boy,
A good Christian boy
a good Christian boy.
who hates the dog hair in the car. That's
Hates
so
the dog.
beautiful.
Also, the dog's not allowed in the bed when he's there. He hates the dog in the bed.
I think he's right. I'm really on his side.
Wow, all
Dog
of you
out
on
of
his
bed.
side. Wow,
Dog out of bed.
Dog was in the bed this morning. I'll tell you that. He ain't here. Dog is snuggling in my head.
You keep doing this as if you might secretly be kissing the
No,
dog. You're like, no, I would never kiss the dog. The dog's right here.
I kissed. I kissed.
I got the dog next
I kissed
to
her
me.
nose, the top of her nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, not her lips.
Okay.
Her lips are gross. I see her pussy. I don't go near those lips.
Yeah. You think? Yeah, you're thinking about her pussy sometimes.
So, yeah, death and her pussy are the two things I think about the most.
Yeah, death and your
Yeah,
dog's
yeah,
pussy.
Yeah.
The two constants in
Two
life.
constants in life.
Death
yeah,
and
yeah.
dog pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
You know what? We have a fan voicemail for you.
No, we
Grab those
do.
headphones, I dare you.
Wow.
Let's see what these freaks want to know about.
Really?
You know, my millions of podcast listeners are
you
very
have a lot.
they're
You're on some
interesting
list.
people.
Yeah. Okay.
You're on some list.
You are on the list. I saw your podcast is like high up. People listen to it.
Who knows what they're into?
Not mine.
Well,
Please listen to Steph Infection.
Steph, we're gonna get them over there.
Hey, Caleb, and esteemed guest. What is the truth about the best way to cut off and maintain no contact with like a family member. Say for instance that your mom like tricked you into believing you had cancer and like forced you to get weight loss surgery and then opened a bunch of credit cards in your name and ruined your credit. How should a card carrying truther handle themselves in that situation? Yeah, thanks for the advice and love ya. Bye.
Oh my God.
Also, the tone of her voice in which acting as if that wasn't the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. Just this light, nice, like, hey guys, what's up? My mom ruined my whole life. And anyways, bye.
Hey y'all, my mom convinced me I have cancer, made me get weight loss surgery and open credit cards in my name. Thoughts?
Yeah, thoughts? Good night. See
Love
you guys
ya.
later.
Ciao,
Love
Bella.
ya. Wow.
What do you think?
I think it's easy. It's not easy to cut off a family member, but
Here I am, but it's gonna be easy for me. I'm done with that person. Yeah.
I honestly, the best way of getting somebody in your life, unfollow them on any kind of social media. It's a sick thing where it's like out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure she's just here like family events, but that's fucking crazy. I would not be talking to my mom if that's what she did to me.
I also think I would probably, if I were the family, uninvite her from family events.
Yeah.
You convince your kid that they have cancer, force them to get weight loss surgery, and then open credit cards in their name.
What the hell?
It's time out from Thanksgiving, probably.
Yeah, I think they should be getting some serious help. Maybe
Yeah.
put them in some sort of home. That seems
That's fucking crazy.
that's beyond.
Yeah. Jesus.
Your mother. Yeah, I don't know. That's also, why didn't you get a second opinion on the cancer stuff? How was your mom convince you? Was she a doctor?
No, well, she might have been young. She didn't say how young she was
Oh,
when all this
yeah,
happened,
yeah,
right? She
yeah.
could have been like a child.
I feel like the whole family probably doesn't like her then. There's no way
The
people
mom?
like this mom.
Yeah.
There's no way that she sounds unlikable.
The credit cards thing I've heard a lot. Like parents
Really?
opening credit cards in their kids' name and maxing them out. Because they can. They
Jeez.
have all your information and and it's your responsibility still.
Huh.
It's fucking crazy. My mom, opposite.
Wow.
My mom had a bunch of credit card debt herself, and my whole childhood was like, do not ever open a credit card. I didn't get a credit card until I was 26
Oh, wow.
because I was terrified of them. Because my mom was like, these will ruin your fucking life. Do not open them, which is not true. God love her. She was just poor and a single mom and like bad with credit cards. But she paid them all off and was like, don't ever open one until you have to.
Oh, wow.
And then I did have to. Opposite.
Opposite.
Good mom.
Now you're paying. Yeah,
So,
that's a nice
My advice
mom.
my advice to the caller, I'm like, have a good mom.
Yeah. Sorry. Have my mom? Have my
mom would never do that.
Yeah.
No, but people do that shit. It's crazy. The credit card thing specifically is crazy.
Wow.
It's such a scam.com.
It seems like a very American scam.
It's a scam.org.
I'm on all these scam TikToks right now
Are you?
with these people like all these car people like backing into people and not really. If you see that one,
Yes.
and now I'm seeing I got fucking scammed in. Listen up, fucking people in LA. I got scammed when I first moved here. I was in Venice Beach and I parked in the spot. I had a Ford Escape and it was a very small spot. Probably I had no backup camera. I looked at it. I'm like, I could probably wedge in there. So I tapped this car, tapped in a way, moved forward. I came out, looked at it, nothing. I hear this man screaming. I had two of my friends in the car, thank God. I hear this man screaming, what the fuck? You bitch, you ruined my fucking car. Comes out, I'm like, what? And then he's like, she saw it. And there's this woman on a like,
She's like, what?
what? Literally on her porch, like, what? He comes out, starts taking photos of me, my car, my license plate, his whole bumper. He's like, look what you did. I'm like, buddy, that was there before. It was like a full dent. I was like, no, I didn't do that. My car's beige. It was a black dent. I'm
Right.
like, I didn't do that. He's like, you're fucking done. You're done, bitch. I'm like, what? And my friend Matt was there. He goes, hey, first of all, shut the fuck up. Stop talking to me like that. What the fuck's happening? Long story short, I was like, I ended up calling my insurance company. And I was like, this guy's a liar. I will go to court.
Yeah.
I am willing to go to fucking court. I have because you know when you take a photo on your phone and it shows you the time and stuff.
Yeah.
So I had all these photos. I'm like, nothing happened. I got to call my insurance company like 3 months later, and they go, just so you know, you've outed this man who's been doing this crazy insurance fraud for the last like 5 years and making thousands and thousands of dollars. He's like, nobody would stand up for him because he wanted like $3,000.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll go to court.
Yeah.
I don't have, at the time I didn't have $3,000. I was like,
$3,000 to give you,
I'm like, I
motherfucker.
got nothing, motherfucker. I'm like, also my car's from Canada. I have 3 transmissions. I don't give a fuck about this car.
Yeah.
I will go to fucking court. And I guess I was like one of the first people that was like, I'll tell you that he's a liar.
Yeah.
And he got fucking caught. I think he got arrested.
Whoa.
Like, oh yeah, it was bad. I felt so good.
Dude,
It was crazy.
that's nuts. I was driving a friend's car on the 101. And do you know where the exit to the Hollywood Bowl starts to
Yes,
happen? And they're
yes.
backed onto the highway. They're stopped. Dead traffic on the fucking highway on the 101 so that people can go to the Hollywood Bowl. Figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm pissed. But so basically what happens is the car in front of me, we're going normal speed, right?
Yeah.
I'm just driving. I'm looking at the road. Car in front of me swerves and reveals an entire stop lane of traffic. So of course, I slam on my brakes. It's not enough. I hit the guy in front of me. not that bad. Like the front end of my friend's car is a little smashed up. He's got a little like indent in his.
Yeah.
But it was of course a little jarring. We're on the highway. So we pull off. Well, it takes forever because we have to get off at the Hollywood Bowl. So it's like
God.
another 25 minutes of us just driving slowly right by each other until we can find somewhere to pull over.
Yeah.
We pull over. It turns out this fucking freak is an Uber driver with passengers. He's got 3 teen girls in the back that were trying to go to the Hollywood Bowl.
God.
Everybody's fine. And I could tell as soon as I get out of the car the way the guy's behaving. I was like, turn on your phone and start recording.
Okay.
Because I was like, so I immediately was like, girls, are you okay? And they're like, yeah, we're all fine. And he was like, well, you might not be. Don't say that. And I wasn't holding the phone up. I like had it recording audio. And I was like, no, if they say they're fine, they're good. I was like, are you okay? And he was like, I don't know, man. Starts like grabbing his neck. And he was like, I'm at work right now. Like I might need workman's comp or something. I was like, that's not how Uber works. Let's wait for the cop to get here. So
oh my God.
already I'm done with this motherfucker. He's like, give me your license, take a picture. I was like, nope, you're gonna wait right there. We're gonna wait for the cop.
Yeah.
He called the cops. So I was like, if you want to call the cops, that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
I would have just given him like $1,000 or something. His thing wasn't gonna be a big deal.
Yeah, literally.
But he was like, we need to call the police. I was like, you can call the police. I'm not calling the police. I don't care. And he was like, so he did. And then he was like, give me your license. I was like, no, we'll wait for the police. That's what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
And he was like, you have to give me your license. And then he literally was like,
no.
you have to give me your license.
That's me at Smokehouse.
Oh, the booth.
Oh
And
my
was this,
God.
Like, he was like this pathetic, miserable figure. Like he was just so like thought he was gonna get a payday out of this. I was like, you're getting nothing.
You're
out of
getting
this.
zero. Now that also, if you're gonna act a little bit better than that.
Commit.
Literally,
get out of that
commit
car.
to get out of the car. You better be limping when you get out of that car.
And he tried to get the girls in on it. I was like, girls.
No.
And then
they were like, we are going to see Taylor Swift. Let me get the.
They
phone
were
out of
like, they were going to see Lion King. They were like, can we? I was like, I might have saved you a night, girls.
Yeah.
They were like, can we go? He was like, no, you have to wait and make a statement. I was like, they can do whatever they want. I was like, you don't have to listen to him just because you were in his Uber.
Yeah.
And I was like, stay and make a statement if you want to. And they were like, okay, we'll wait. And I was like, cool. The cop gets there. They make a statement. And the cop was like, what happened? They're like, he hit us on accident. We're fine. Can we leave? Cop was like, go.
Yeah.
And then the cop's trying to talk to me. The guy walks over and goes, he hit me. And the cop goes, I know. Can you stand over there? And then I'm talking to this cop and I was like, hey, dude, like this guy's talking about workman's comp and like holding his neck. Can you just like say in your report that he's standing up and fine? Or because I'm worried he's going to do like a gurney out of here situation.
Yeah.
And the cop laughed and he was like, I deal with guys like this all the time. It's going to be fine. I was like,
my God.
cool. So then, yeah, it was like the insurance handled it and I paid whatever was left over for my friend's car and it was like not a big deal.
People are fucked. Get
You're
a life.
Loser.
What
You're
is your
loser.
fucking problem? Like that's what you're gonna try to get money off of. Get a better job then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Also,
I that's like crazy.
By the way,
that.
I hate that it happened. It was an accident. This is a
You're in
natural
LA.
byproduct
Yes.
of we're in a car culture in
Yes.
LA.
Yes.
You're gonna sometimes get in an accident. And also like it makes me mad because had I not been who I am, had I not known what to do, also I have lawyers. I'm like, I'm not scared of you.
Yeah.
But like if it was someone else who didn't know how to handle themselves, he would have scammed them.
Like this fucking guy that scammed all these people.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't me
sad.
screaming, I'm like, it is sad.
Yeah.
Because picture how many people paid him before that.
Yeah.
And he just purposely parks there and watches. It's sick.
Really scary.
It's freaky.
Scary stuff.
It is
I'm gonna start
scary.
trying it as well though.
Yeah. Just park.
I'm gonna start running a scam.
Leave a little.
I'm backing into people on the highway.
Yeah.
I get out. Ah! What the fuck? Fuck.
That fake neck is so
Chance
funny.
has a dash cam. He's a big dash cam proponent. Always has been.
Oh, really? Okay.
He's a dash cam guy.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck. I think I should get one.
That's a level of paranoia that Chance lives with.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
wanna
not
do it.
unsmart, but it is. That's how he lives.
Okay. Yeah. I might get one.
Yeah. I honestly, that video the specific one you're talking about might have been like a plant from a dash cam company because everyone I've seen talking about online is like, I'm getting a dash cam.
Oh yeah. Actually, that would have been very good.
Yeah, that would have been smart.
That's great advertising.
That is really good advertising.
Fuck.
Your guy might have worked for them as well.
He might have.
In some
Yeah,
roundabout way.
sick
There might be a whole ring. There might be a whole ring of dash cam
yeah.
proponents.
In Venice Beach, there could be.
Steph, what is so true to you?
So true to me.
Yeah, what's something that's so true to you? What's a hill you're willing to die on?
A hill. Oh, a hill I'm willing to die on.
Strong take. You got any strong takes? You don't seem to take.
I don't really have strong takes.
You're kind of a
Somebody
demure.
I mean, I got takes, but they're not like, what's something that's so true to me that I stand by? I don't know. I guess being your like true. I think as a comedian, being as true as you can be to yourself.
Yeah.
I'm really on this bandwagon right now where I'm like really finding comedians so much funnier who are like just truthful and being themselves than seeing somebody who you talk to off stage and it gets on. They do some like bit, you're like, that's not who you are. I just fucking talked to you. You're a fucking slug, and now you're acting like you're this fucking person.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I
think
agree.
that. I think that it's also like watching it is just so much. You're very truthful on stage.
I'm me, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to see a comic actually, talk about real shit and be real.
There's a lot of I don't know if you've noticed this, but a lot of the like internet following comics,
Mm-hmm.
which we both have internet followings, but like a lot of people who came from that and didn't start at least on some level like doing stand up,
Mm-hmm.
eating shit for 5 people in a
Yeah.
basement, like
Mhm.
the people who didn't start that way, they have this really large drop off between who they are on stage and online and who they are in real life.
Mhm.
And I've talked about this a lot, but you meet some of these fucking people, they're online being like, I'll fucking overthrow the government. I don't care. And then in person, they're like, hey, I'm Michelle. I'm like, what
You're like-
happened?
You're like, what is this? Yeah,
Who-
yeah.
What is this church mouse routine in person? You were like this roaring lion on the internet
Yeah,
or
yeah,
on
yeah.
stage where I'm like, what is this doing for you?
I think I honestly do think the internet's kind of ruined comedy in a way.
Yeah, the woke left.
I don't
The
know.
woke mob.
Not that. Just all these like, the whole Kill Tony crew, all these like comics who've been doing it for like 5 years who now are like have these huge followings as if they've been doing it for 30 years. It's like what's you're getting quiet? Are you a big
No,
Kill
I'm
Tony
listening.
fan?
Well, Tony's a dear friend, yeah. I just think he's smart.
I got no
Sorry,
issues
I
with
really
Tony.
don't.
It's just like because people keep asking me on my TikTok lives why I don't go on the show, and I'm like, because I've been doing comedy for 22 fucking years,
Yeah,
and it took me 22 fucking years to get where I am.
yeah,
It didn't take me one internet appearance where I didn't have material to go. I know some of those guys do
yeah.
have have an hour, but it's like, last weekend I was in Portland. I'm not gonna say the comic's name, but there's this internet guy who went viral, and he was there, and I was like, oh, sorry, I'm not getting a drink. I'm usually fun, and they're like, no, we love a sober comedian. And this guy who's like literally been doing comedy for 4 years is huge right now. Went to the club, treated everyone like absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
Was not funny. His
Yeah.
fans were dying. No material. He ruined half the fucking. He ruined all their mics. He ruined all the stools.
Yeah.
And I was like, and this guy's like selling out all these fucking tickets and making like way more money than I am. And I'm like, I need to calm down over it. But I'm like, it can't last forever.
Yeah.
This internet craze can't last forever. Can it?
No.
At some point, are we going to be, oh, they don't have fucking 20 minutes. Like, when is that going to?
Specifically with stand-ups, you're saying.
I'm saying specifically with stand-ups.
It's the crowd work versus the actual material.
Yes, it's the actual, like, the time put in. It's the time put in.
Yeah.
I'm still a firm believer of you need to have at least fucking 10 years under your fucking belt. Am I so old school? Is that what it is?
A little, but I don't think I entirely disagree.
Like, I'm not going to trust watching someone do an hour that hasn't literally done exactly what you said. Driven 4 hours to some butt-fuck nowhere bar,
Mm-hmm.
turned an entire crowd of people not listening and smoking and turning and you killing that room. You didn't get to do that. You didn't learn how to fucking do this properly.
Yeah.
You went online, you got all these fucking followers, you did one fucking appearance, and you blew up from that. It's like, well, where was the practice? I'm a firm believer that stand-up gets better, and like, how do you even know who you are? I didn't know who I was on stage for like 7 years.
Yeah. I think there's a pathway. Like I do think like when I first blew up on the internet, I was still very new to doing comedy. I was like 4 years in. Maybe 3 years professionally, 4 years, like if you count that little time in college where I was just fucking around and then started really taking it seriously. And then I sucked. I was bad. I was selling out audiences, 100-seat rooms. I mean, it's not like I was selling out theaters or something.
Yeah.
Mine was a much more gradual, slow burn thing. But I started selling out audiences before I was really ready, and my work sucked. We just talked about this with Niles. That like, I was doing kind of bad shows, and I
Mhm.
recognized it and took the time and like got better and like really put in more of the work. I'd already done the like basement attic shit in Chicago, but I do think there at least has to be some respect for the art form and some acknowledgement of whether or not your work is actually good.
Yes.
Be honest with yourself.
There's
Because a lot of these people are bad and they know it, and they're just too scared to say it. I'm like, there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with being bad. You can get better.
Yes.
Admit that you're bad.
Yep.
Put in the work,
Mhm.
and you actually could improve.
Yeah.
But these people suck, but I just don't think a lot of those right wing, like not even necessarily right wing, but that like Kill Tony, like ironic, fucked up guy crew. So many of them are not good.
No.
They're not good stand-ups.
No.
And some of them are.
Some of them are. I will say.
Shane's
like,
a great stand-up, I think. Shane
Oh,
Gillis.
Shane's hilarious.
He's
But I don't
a
consider
killer joke
him
writer.
that.
You don't think he's in that crew? It's like the only thing he does.
No, but he doesn't do like no. He doesn't do like he didn't get big because of that show.
Right, but he's there every week doing some stupid little Trump bit with them.
Well, he lives there,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, but I mean, like there's a guy Cam Patterson on there who I actually find very
Cam's
funny.
very funny.
Cam's hilarious.
Yeah.
Cam's actually one of the few. I'm like, that guy's funny. Puts in the time.
Yeah.
Like I met him before he was even in that crew, and he's like, he knew who I was. He's like, I've been following you. He was so fucking nice. And I will say, Uncle Laser, if you know who Uncle Laser is, He's
know.
literally me with a blonde mullet. He's like, that dude, he sounds like a crazy person. He has a huge internet following, and he always talks to me. He's like trying so hard. He's doing mics. He's fucking working his ass off. He's like, I know my stand-up's not good. I know I have an audience. I'm trying to get there. And I'm like, that's what I want to see.
Respectable.
People respectable. Also, being on it. Same thing with what I just said. Being true to yourself. Being true to who you are and true to your fucking voice on stage, which you can't get your own fucking voice unless you put the fucking time in. And I think
You sound so old.
I sound so old. I am. Fuck.
And by
guess it's-
association, I'm taking it on. I'm feeling old as well.
And it's also, there's for sure a form of jealousy. For sure, these Kiltony guys are selling way more tickets than I am. So it's fucking frustrating as hell that I'm like going on TikTok live and I'm going, come see me in Vancouver like a fucking idiot. It's pathetic. So there's definitely a form of jealousy in there. But I'm also like, I honestly do believe that if I got that kind of popularity at like, 5 years in,
Yeah.
I would not be doing as well as I am now.
There's not a
There's no
jealousy.
way.
There's genuinely not a jealousy tinge in it for me, only because I don't want what they have. I don't care about selling. I like selling out the little shows I do. I like exactly where I am. I don't desire to play theaters. I don't need to play bigger venues. I don't want what they have. So for me, I'm purely a hater for the love of the game. That is true about me.
Oh no, I'm definitely a bit jealous.
Who's
I
your
need
least
to
favorite
sell.
comic working right now?
Well, Chris D'Elia.
Well, okay.
I mean,
That's an
don't
easy
even.
one
I mean,
now.
yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah.
How much
Who's your favorite?
favorite comedian working right now?
Who's your favorite comedian working right now? You can't say me.
Uh,
I know, Steph. You're gonna try.
I might say Bill Burr.
He's just, God, he's good.
The issue watching Bill every fucking night, like have new jokes. I'm like, when did you have the time to write a good joke?
Yeah.
I like just record my hour. I'm like, I'm on stage going, my hemorrhoids back. Like I have nothing to say.
Yeah.
I have no material right now. I have nothing. And I'm like, he just films hours and hours and hours, and then has like a new hour pristine.
Yeah.
It's insane.
He's
It's
genuinely
insane.
fearless too. I have
Yeah.
I've never met the guy. I have a ton of respect for him. I watched all of his specials growing up. I think he's a genius. And I respect that he'll go into pretty much any space and
Oh yeah.
someone famous and powerful sitting across from him that's having him on will say something stupid and he'll go, "Shut up."
Oh, he's
That
like, yeah,
fucking
yeah,
rocks,
yeah.
dude.
No, he's
That
so, yeah.
fucking rocks.
He's so genuine. He's so fucking nice, and he's so kind.
Yeah.
And he pops into spots in the belly room. Like he does, like doesn't give a fuck. He does smaller shows. He's not like,
Yeah.
He calls in his avails at the store. Like he's a nice, normal man. Still, he behaves as if he's not as big as he is, which is so fucking crazy.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
have a lot of respect for him.
Yeah.
You've done a lot with him.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
the reason my career took off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you,
Bill.
Billy.
No, I have a
Yeah.
lot of respect for him. He's really great. And I never feel that even if he says something that I might disagree with in a routine or
Yeah.
in a bit, I always feel that it's coming from a place of like genuine curiosity and questioning and
Mhm.
never from a place of like trying to be hurtful.
Yeah.
And that I can always respect and appreciate that.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah. Bill Burr.
I say Bill.
He's your favorite. Who's
Yeah.
your favorite that people might not know? People know who Bill Burr is.
Naomi Ekperigin.
I love Naomi.
I
Ekperigin.
love Naomi.
That's a fucking killer.
And she has such a different cadence
Yeah.
than anybody else I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And she's so silly and she's so nice. I mean, I hate that she refuses to do my podcast in person because I've asked her 5,000 times because she won't leave her fucking house.
The COVID
But
stuff.
it's the COVID stuff.
It's
Yes,
the reason she
but-
hasn't been on this show. I haven't asked because I'm like, I know you don't like going out.
Oh no, you can't ask her. She will not do it. And
Yeah.
if she does, yours, I'll fucking snap. I'll come sit right here and breathe in her mouth the whole time.
Yeah, now I'm
I'll
gonna
be
try
like,
extra hard to get her. And we're gonna talk about why won't you go do Steph's, but you'll do mine. What's that
Yeah,
about?
what the hell? I love her. She's like
She's a true
insane.
original.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
a genuinely authentic, which,
Yes.
like you said, is
Again,
becoming
authentic.
more and more rare.
And when she does like her own stories, I think one of the comics I watch her stories because when she does like she actually talks to the front face camera. That's how she is.
Yeah.
That's how she talks. That's how she talks on stages. That's how she is all the time.
Yeah,
Nice.
she's a killer. I had so much fun. I went to a party at Kumail and Emily's house recently. It was
Brag.
like, yeah, huge brag. I love you both, but I'm like, I'm like, well, as a party goer at Kumail and Emily's, but I didn't know who I was gonna know there. I was just like kind of swung through because I love both of them. Two of the sweetest people in the world, by the
Mhm.
way. Naomi was there with Andy.
Okay.
Naomi
great.
was there with
Great
Andy.
couple.
Great
Love them
couple.
both.
Love them.
Yeah, yeah.
He's so sweet too.
He's so sweet.
Yeah.
So supportive.
Yeah. You and Olivia have worked together
Nice.
for a long
Thank-
time.
Long time.
Our shared manager.
Our
Olivia.
shared manager, Olivia.
Shouts out Olivia Dowd.
She's the best. I've worked with her for years.
I would die
Yeah.
for her.
I honestly would die for her.
She's the
If you
coolest.
saw what she did for my fucking special, it was unbelievable.
What'd you do?
She was a seamstress. My outfit started falling apart right before I'm on stage. She gets out a fucking needle and thread. She's stitching on my fucking shit back on. She literally got everyone made little badges, like little lanyards for me. She designed all that. She set up my whole. I made it look like a rock concert.
Yeah.
She set up all of my merch on this like area. She literally was a costume designer, set designer, like producer. She got everyone. She picked all the people to come in and sit front row. She found all the people. It was insane.
Yeah.
She got tattoos for me. They got like these fake tattoos made. It was insane. She like organized the after party. Everything that happened was her. And I was like, I can't. I just sent her actually a little present. She's getting it tomorrow because I was like, I need to give her something nice.
She's amazing.
She's insane what she did for me.
It's crazy. She loves you. Like, she adores you, of course. You're like a client she's had for a very long time. But she talks so negatively about you. I don't get it. I'm like, I know that you love Steph. Why are you talking so much shit on her?
She printed out, I started bawling my eyes out actually right before the special. She printed out a frame of my set list and she drew all the little jokes. She's a crazy artist.
Yeah.
She drew all the little jokes like fully all around this frame. And I was just like, and just started
She gave it to
sobbing.
you before stage?
Yes.
Olivia!
I know. And then my sister gave me a fucking photo of the baby I'm obsessed with in a little jumpsuit and a mullet.
Yeah.
And I was like, she dressed the baby like me and with my little logo on the back. And I was like, ugh. And both of them were sitting there because they're also friends too.
Not before the show.
Before the show.
That's crazy.
My sister came to the wedding. Actually, my sister and my parents were invited to Olivia's wedding. That's
Yeah.
how close we are. Well, because she's also marrying my best friend.
Yeah.
My best friend, yeah.
Who I love.
Alex is the best. Alex is also hilarious. Alex is one of the funniest comics out there that doesn't
Alex
get
is
any
so
fucking.
fucking
He's
funny.
so funny.
I had one of my favorite nights with I don't remember what all happened this night, but I think maybe we were at the Bowery or something. But it was Olivia and Alex. A bunch of us were together, and then I was like, I want to go dancing. And Olivia and Alex were the only two that were like, fuck yes. And maybe someone else joined us, but Olivia and Alex, we tore up a dance floor at some shitty little basement bar in New York until like 4 a.m. And it was the first time I think I had met him. And I literally just the next day I called Olivia and I was like, I hope you spend the rest of your life with this guy.
Yeah,
Because you see them together and you're just like, I could cry talking about it.
No,
they're so
cute.
beautiful.
They're so cute.
And
They
they're
really
so fun.
He loves her so much. It's very sweet. Because I've known him for 15, 16 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see them interacting in like a normal low stakes moment and you're like, God damn.
Yeah. No, they don't fight. They're very sweet. I took him actually, you know Joe Dombrowski.
Mhm.
I took him. You like Joe Dombrowski?
Wait, I said yes immediately and then realized I think I was thinking of
I
someone
said it
else.
because he's a gay comic. I assumed you knew who he was. Joe Dombrowski. Is that rude? He's so funny.
I was hearing something else. I don't know if I actually know who this is.
Okay, he's hilarious. I mean,
Wait. I know why I know the name. It's because he's done shows with Amy Miller.
Yes.
I think she's maybe open for him or something.
Yes.
I know of this guy.
Yeah, okay.
We don't know each other personally.
Okay, he's hilarious. Have him on here. He's the best. We went and partied with him in Tampa, and he took us to this gay bar. And I bring Pavi. I don't say what he is. It doesn't matter. We're straight or gay, whatever. So we come in. I can't find Pavi. And I'm like, where the fuck is he? We go to the dance floor. He's in the middle, just cutting rug, just hands in the air, screaming. And he goes, "Oh, I didn't know your opener was gay." I go, "That's the straightest man I know right there. Just fucking cutting rug."
He's not gay.
So
He's just a
funny.
good time.
He's the best.
He's just a
literally
good
the best.
time.
Yeah. The next day he's like, "Are we going dancing again?" Like he was like so into it.
Yeah.
It was so cute.
That fucking rocks.
I know.
It would be, I think it'd be a lot better experience on Earth if more people were just like that.
A nice boy.
Yeah,
A
nice boy
sweet
who
boy.
just wants to
Yeah.
dance. And very funny.
Yeah, very funny.
Shouts out.
Alex
to him.
Pavone.
Alex, what now?
Pavone.
I thought-
P-A-V-O-N-E.
I thought you said Spavone, and I was like, I don't think that's true.
Spavoni baloney.
Spavoni baloney. I have a segment for you, Steph.
Oh, great. How are you going to die and explain it verbatim?
Well, maybe. There's some stuff in here I didn't even get to that I want to, but maybe we'll get to it. Maybe we'll get to it on the Patreon. Maybe, you know what? How about this? But a lot of listens every week coming in the regular sphere. Let's get some more of you over to Patreon.
Yeah, what the hell?
Because you understand I've got bills to pay. And when you listen on audio, you go over and do the YouTube as well, y'all. I work hard on this show. There's a lot of people who work hard on this show. Get to the Patreon.
I put eyeshadow on. Get to the goddamn
Steph
YouTube.
put on
What the
eyeshadow.
hell?
And one of her best short rompers.
Yeah, it's hot out there.
It's hot out there. Y'all,
You
get
wearing
to the
shorts?
Patreon.
What the hell?
Gym shorts. I look horrible, yeah. I don't take the show that seriously. But get to the Patreon. We do content on there. We do a bonus episode every month just with me.
Yes.
You
Go over there.
understand?
I understand. Go over there. It's annoying forcing people.
So, show's doing very well. But would like to get more of you to Patreon. Y'all already know what freaking time it is, okay? It's time for the Twisted Tea True or False segment brought to you by Twisted Tea. Twisted Tea called me up and they said, "Caleb, we love what you're doing. You're changing everything. You're one of the biggest and best guys doing it right now. Can we please, can we sponsor the True False segment?" And I said, "You know what? Yes, y'all can. Because this beverage, Oh my goodness. I'm drinking twisted tea first thing when I wake up. Can't wait to get my lips on one. Okay? Drinking it at the football game. I'm drinking it everywhere I go. So this is big stuff that we're working with these guys. Okay? Twisted tea, true false segment. Let's get into it. Chance, kick it over. Steph, this is a true or false segment, okay? I'm going to read you 15 statements. You're going to tell me as quickly as you can. Speed is of the essence.
Okay.
Whether you think it's true or false. Steph, if you get 10 or more correct, we're going to give you $50 US.
What?
Cash.
Oh, I'm so bad at these things.
Well, you better get good.
It.
Love is Blind US has run for 7 seasons.
True.
Madonna owns a grain silo company in Michigan.
True.
False. Toothpaste was originally invented as an engine lubricant.
False.
Cats have 4 toes on their hind paws.
True.
There's water on the surface of one of Jupiter's moons.
True.
True. It's Europa. Will Ferrell and Rush Limbaugh are cousins.
False.
Humber College's mascot's name is Harold the Hawk.
True.
False. Howie the Hawk.
I went to Humber.
Yeah, I know. Gmail is older than JoJo Siwa.
Sorry?
Gmail is older than JoJo Siwa.
Yes.
False. 9 times 6 is 54.
False.
True.
Damn
Sherlock
it.
Holmes was a real person.
True.
False.
What?
Toronto CN Tower was the tallest freestanding structure in the world until 2007.
True.
Geckos can turn the stickiness of their feet on and off at will.
True.
Kids in the Hall had 7 original members.
False.
It's always been 5. Bagpipes were invented in Egypt.
True.
That's true. Marie Curie is the only person to win Nobel Prizes in 2 different scientific fields.
True.
How'd she do? Yeah! And can I say, I was going to give you the money regardless because you might be the first guest we've ever had who fucking answered the questions.
Oh.
Quickly.
Okay,
Everyone
okay.
gets contemplative and slow with it, which is cute sometimes.
No.
But you
I
went to
only
war.
really knew a few of them, to be
Yeah.
honest. I was guessing.
But you committed.
Yeah.
And
the
that's
CN
what we
Tower
like to
was
see.
the only one I actually knew because I did a project on that in high school.
Yeah, you're
The rest,
a
I didn't really
big
know.
Toronto gal. That was the Twisted Tea True False segment brought to you by Twisted Tea. Okay, grab a refreshing Twisted Tea today, and you guys, I cannot stress this enough. This comes from the bottom of my heart. I want to see everybody who's able doing what I'm about to say next. Just keep it twisted. Come on. What's it going to hurt to keep it twisted?
I'm born and raised. I love Toronto.
Yeah, I love Toronto.
You love Toronto.
I was just there.
Yeah, what the heck?
3 weeks ago, I was in Toronto.
What did you do again?
I was filming a TV show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
A little bit
Excuse
part.
me.
Kind of becoming my favorite thing.
I just did a part.
Pop in.
I can't say what, but it was.
Tell me after.
Yeah, it was. I'm loving the pop in.
Yeah, the pop in is fun.
Loving the pop.
I have quickly become like, sure, maybe I'd like a show where I'm like number 1 on the call sheet or something. Maybe I'd like my show someday, and I
Yeah.
have like ideas for it that that we're working on. But really popping in for 2-3 episodes, being really funny, working for like 3 hours a day. Everyone else there before you, staying after, stressed, crying, sobbing, breaking out in hives. Not me.
I have no problem. I literally love being the guest role. I've been doing. I get very few, but I love doing like somebody will hire me to do like a voiceover.
Yeah.
And I come in. It was so funny. The last one I did, they're like, okay, so you're playing. It was like some sort of like witch woman, and I'm like, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
And they go, okay, well, do you want to see like you were a princess and you turned into? Do you want to see what your character looks like? I'm like, I'm good. Like, well, we'll show you. I'm like, and then they show me this absolute goblin.
Yeah.
And I was like, I knew I looked like that.
Yeah.
I didn't think I looked like fucking Cinderella here. I knew I was a ghoul.
Yeah.
You had to show me. They're like, oh, okay. I'm like, it wouldn't change the voice.
Yeah.
The voice
I was
is
going to
ghoul.
do it regardless.
This
Yeah.
is it.
I knew what
the
you wanted
hell?
when you brought me here.
Yeah, this is the voice ghoul.
Dude, voice acting stuff has been cool lately for me because I'll be in Kansas City at my house
Mhm.
and I'll just get an email. I think I've like twice now. They've just been like, hey, do you want to do this? And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to fly to LA for that though. And they go, oh, they'll set you up at a booth in Kansas City. I just go to a recording studio in Kansas City, do the voices and leave and I get paid. Incredible.
It's insane.
That's a gig.
20 minutes.
Yeah, if.
Like I'm in and out.
Yeah.
Like a fiddler's elbow.
Love, like a
It's-
fiddler's
yeah,
elbow.
It's so easy.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love
I want
it.
to do more.
Yeah, the guest star role, pop in, kill, leave. I love.
I want
adore.
to. I'm writing a movie idea right now, and everyone's like, "What is sitcom?" It's so long.
Yeah.
One movie.
You're a
I'm
road
in and
dog.
out.
You're a road dog.
I'm in and out.
You want to be on that road.
I don't want to be on
You
the
don't
road.
wanna
I
interfere
want to
with
be
that
home.
road.
Get me off the road.
I want to roll in your movie, and I'm not kidding around.
Oh, you'll get one.
Don't play with me.
100%. Oh yeah.
Because
no,
you're
trust me.
doing that. You're like, oh, you'll
no,
get
no,
one.
no. Actually, the second you said TV role, I actually started going through the characters that I could have you play.
I want one,
Oh, I'll give you one.
and I don't want this polite little Hollywood thing where you're like, oh, there's one for you.
No.
I wanna roll.
The main reason I want to write my own movies because I'm like, I want to be. This is a goal. I want to be like the female Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
I want to have these like roles where I only cast my friends.
yeah,
I'm not doing a comedy with no comedians.
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you. It's a comedy. Every person on that fucking thing is gonna be a comedian.
Yeah.
That's working.
I want in.
Naomi, I wrote Naomi already into it.
God damn it.
I know.
Before me.
Yep.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm
Sweet
not
girl,
trying to think
but
of who you could be right now.
sweet girl, but I don't know.
Actually, you know what?
Come on.
I think I have an idea. Okay, no, I'll say after, but I think there might be a role for you.
Let's get Olivia on the phone.
Okay, let's get her on the horn.
Let's negotiate.
Yeah. She loves you. She loves you too.
I would hope. My
Yeah,
God.
my God.
Do you know? I just was thinking the other day. This November, which your episode will probably come out sometime in November, I would think. This November will be 5 years that I've worked with Tova and Olivia,
Wow.
my managers.
Wow.
Yeah, they like cold DM me on Twitter, and I ignored them
That's
because I
so
thought they were
funny.
fake. I was like, nice try, scammers, And I ignored them, and then they got a hold of me through I had like local Chicago agents at the time. They got a hold of me through like my local agents, and
Wow.
we started working together. But I really thought they were scammers
That's so
because
funny.
all those management companies, they have websites on their email, and then you click the website and it shows nothing.
Yeah, there's no. You're like, what clients you have?
Yeah,
None. There's no clients.
There's
you
no
have.
listing.
Makes no sense.
You have to like Google their name and look at different people's websites to be
Yeah.
like who's. Yeah, it's insane.
It's crazy.
And so they all look like scammers, and I was like, these gals are trying to scam me. And then
And then you're like,
turned out to be my two.
I think I was one of Olivia's first clients. I think I was like maybe 5 or 6.
Because it's been a long time for y'all.
Years.
How long did you guys work together?
At least 9. I've been in LA for 10 years. 9 years, I think.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Fans are loving this, by the way.
Yeah. They're
like, yeah, tell us
"What?"
about your manager we don't know and how long they've
She's
repped
the
you.
best. We both wouldn't be doing this well if it wasn't for her.
Yeah, well, I would be.
I mean, I wouldn't be. I need Olivia.
Olivia and Tova. No, I'm kidding. I love them. They've been very good for me. And they really, I don't know what your conversations were like when you first got reps, but mine were explicitly like, I know what I want. I want to break out of this I am a comedian. I want to break out of this internet thing. I do not want to be doing brand deals for the rest of my life. I'm willing to not make money for a couple years if it means that we're waiting out what I actually want. And they have been so good about like understanding every step of the way that like I want a very specific thing. You know what I mean?
Smug pig. You started in such a different way than I did. I was like, I got nothing.
I'll do anything.
I'm working 3 jobs. My green card didn't come through yet. I legally can't work here.
Don't bring up the green card to get
I'm
immigrant points
bringing
when you're
up the
white from
green-
Canada. Don't
Do you know
get
how much the green
immigrant
card
points.
cost?
How much?
$20,000.
Well, if you want to be here, hey ya.
I did, and here I am.
I don't want to hear an immigrant story about a white girl from Canada.
Well, my grandparents were in arranged marriage from Bulgaria, so does that make me?
No, that's different white. I don't want to hear like a Canadian immigrant story.
It's very hard to get a green card as a
is.
performer. It's a nightmare.
It is.
I'm making Jefferson fucking marry me so I don't have to apply and get my citizenship because I can't vote right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're missing out.
I'm missing out on a
You're missing out on the
big
fun of the
election.
electoral politics in the United
My
States.
God.
Who do you want to win?
Obviously not Trump. Do I not give that vibe?
Hard to tell with you.
Wow.
It's very clear.
I know. I was like, I made one Trump joke the other day in Houston, and I think I might post the clip because I've never lost a crowd so quickly. I went from applause to silence. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
That's hilarious.
They never talk about politics on stage.
Yeah. Well, I actually don't. I mean, I do. I think I assume your politics because I like you and you're a cool person. But I guess I wouldn't know really how far left you are or really where you are in comparison to like...
I also I hate Trump, and I don't know. I think he's going to win, which is terrifying. But I'm like,
You just lost this room as well,
I lost
by the way.
a big Trump person here.
Everyone was like, oh. Yeah.
You vote for Trump? Okay.
No one here voted for
No,
Trump.
I was like, there's no way.
No chance.
Yeah,
I talk about politics all the time.
I don't know much about them because I'm like stupid, but I also am just like, I know he's bad.
You're not stupid.
Yeah.
You're not stupid. You know.
I know enough.
You know
that
what's
he's
going
bad.
on.
Yeah, but I really...
He's bad. We don't like him.
We don't like him.
That's for sure.
That's for sure.
Yeah, we can definitely get
And I feel like your fans are going to be like,
That you think they what? They don't...
No, I assume your fans are also not voting for fucking Trump.
They're not, but you know what's funny is I do have like a weird cohort of like Republican guy fans.
Really?
I don't know what like sadomasochistic ritual they're going through. I'm only mean to that. I don't respect you. I want you to know I don't like you. I have no respect for you. I sometimes will get a DM from like a very conservative red state guy after I'll post like, we should pass abortion rights. And they'll be like, man, loved your shit until this. And I'm like, what shit?
Yeah. What,
what did you love?
Yeah, what did you love?
What did you love?
You were looking at my stuff.
I've only ever said I fundamentally disrespect you and people like you.
Yeah, what
I do
the
not
hell?
like the way you think about the world.
I don't think people...
And they're like, this guy's hilarious. I'm like...
I don't think some fans even know or follow along at all on your regular post. Someone posted the other day, wow, really? Another dirty joke? you're following me. And simply yes. If you want clean content, you are simply on the wrong page.
Yeah.
I've never once done anything clean.
Yeah.
Bizarre to think I'll start now.
You should stop marketing yourself as the female Gaffigan, though.
I
will say. Stop putting that on all your stuff. Yeah.
Me and Bargatze, same.
That's confusing people.
It is confusing. Family-friendly comedy.
You know, I was just talking about Nate Bargatze last night. I love him. I think he's great. I was just talking last night about with some friends. I was like, nobody dislikes Nate Bargatze.
No, he's great. Everyone loves him.
And
he pays
single.
very well.
Really?
Pays his openers more than any other comic.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's he paying?
I think like
100.
2,000%.
$200.
Smackaroos.
Ugh,
As much as you get paid if you get all the questions.
Yeah, baby. That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
Everybody loves him.
Everyone loves him.
Nobody's got a bad word to say about the guy.
Yeah.
And he's killing.
He's killing.
Anyway, I love you. I'm glad you could make it on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. It's a real treat to have you.
I
I love you. I think the world of you.
think the world of you.
I'm so glad we got to have you. Do you want to tell people where they can find you? Your
Yes.
Steph Infection and
Yes, you did my fucking podcast, Steph Infection. It's all about body stuff. Please listen to that. And my Instagram at Steph Tolev. That's it. And come see me live. If you come see me live. That's it.
What's it gonna hurt?
Just come see me live.
Go
It's
see
much
Steph live.
better live.
Yeah, your
Yes.
thing rocks live.
It's live.
You're
It's fun.
big and you're loud and you're
Oh,
tearing that
yeah,
stage
yeah,
apart.
I'm
It's
doing
nice.
stuff. Thank
Well,
you.
we did stuff.
That was a Headgum podcast.